Welcome, players. I am your dungeon master. Today we will be embarking on a journey to Stormwreck Isle. Are you prepared to venture forth?
The Forgotten Realms is a world of high fantasy, populated by elves, dwarves, halflings, humans, and other folk. One of many such worlds in the vast multiverse of the D&D game. In the realms, fighters dare the crypts of the fallen dwarf kings of Dewahn, seeking glory and treasure. Rogues prowl the dark alleyways of teeming cities such as Neverwinter and Baldur's Gate. Clerics in the service of gods wield mace and spell, defending against the terrifying powers that threaten the land. Wizards plunder the ruins of the fallen Neversphere Empire, delving into the secrets too sinister for the light of day. The roads and rivers of the realms carry minstrels and peddlers, merchants and guards, soldiers and sailors. Bold adventurers follow tales of strange, glorious, faraway places. Good maps and clear trails can even take an inexperienced youth with dreams of glory far across the world, but these paths are never safe. Travellers in the realm face fell magic and deadly monsters. Even farms and the freeholds, a day's walk from a city, can fall prey to monsters, and no place is safe from the wrath of a dragon. This adventure takes place on Stormwreck Isle, a small island in the region called the Sword Coast. This region is a place of adventure, where daring souls delve into ancient strongholds and explore the ruins of a long-lost kingdom. Amid a lawless wilderness of jagged, snow-capped peaks, alpine forests, bitter winds and roaming monsters, the coast holds renowned bastions of civilization, such as the city of Neverwinter, in the shadows of the fuming volcano known as Mount Hotenau. So that's just the digital introduction, and I'm going to drop you in on the map now to your first place. You should see it appear any second.
Ow!
There's a fog of war.
Just making sure everybody's there.
Oh, we're down. Oh, so where are we? We're down in this corner. Okay, cool. Hidden behind all the pictures. Can I turn those off? No,
What's that?
Oh, I can move them. Okay.
What's that, mate?
The little pictures of everyone.
Ah. No way, tokens.
Yeah, I'm just going to stack everyone in the corner. Get out of the way.
Here we go.
Cool.
Hey.
So you are at Neverwinter. Let me just swat across a minute. And in front of you see a ship called the Lucky Gypsy. Now they are a trade ship. They trade between Neverwinter all the way down through to Candlekeep. And they trade mixed items, and sometimes it could be just food, sometimes it could be weapons, it could be monsters, it could be different jobs. So this part of the dock where you are standing, quite a busy area. There are people selling stuff, there's townspeople, there are lots of guards. So you have arrived at the dock. Now I want you to introduce your characters now as a character, but also tell me if any of you have previously met before and why and how you've arrived at this current place within your story before we progress on. We'll start with you. I'll go from top and go around. So I'll start with, on my list, it'd be Snubs.
Dewahn.
Dewahn. I'll get it, Dewahn.
So Dewahn.
I know you've repeated this already, but with in more character now, like you're talking to each other, how have you got to this point in your story? And did any of you know each other beforehand?
I think we can safely say that I don't think any of us have known each other before. But it seems that we had all gathered in a place looking for an adventure, right? But not knowing how to go about doing an adventure. So we're randomly just gathered in a place.
So you're a paladin on search of...
Oh, so I'm not searching for anything. All I'm doing is walking around. So Dewahn, I gracefully stride from place to place.
Do you look for like noble duties and things to?
Oh, seeking those who need help, and usually, I just get told that I'm not wanted and to move on. So I do, yes. I outstay my welcome everywhere because I'm too good, if that makes sense. I tell people what you're doing is sinful. Thanos will judge you for your sins. You've watered my wine again. Sinful.
Dewahn is obviously looking for his next big mission, it sounds like, but he's not aware that he's looking for that big mission yet.
He does it by his nature, but he's not intelligent enough. He's more brawn than brain, Dewahn. And he has a lot of money from his noble line, and he's the only one who's left alive. So there's a lot of money.
So we go to Tree. You've arrived at the beach. You've seen this handsome-looking paladin, if I remember his picture.
Ah, yes.
He's just sort of grinning at you, nobly, I guess.
Just standing there, with my sword up, sun glowing off my halo.
So tell us, Tree, why have you arrived at this area in Neverwinter?
I guess I blew across in the wind. I don't know. I've just been looking around and trying to figure out what it is exactly I'm supposed to be doing.
So, would you say your wizard is slightly, always confused, a bit, not with the world, not sure what's going on?
It's a little bit lost. A
little bit lost.
Drifter.
The lost wizard. So we've got a paladin standing next to a lost wizard, and then we have a cleric. Oh, sorry, come on, Tree.
Tree's a fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, fighter. Sorry, you're the mage, aren't you, Greg?
I'm the mage. Yeah, Greg.
So you're a lost fighter, sorry, yeah. So we have a cleric.
Yeah, so I just really want to save my people from my village, and my mission is to save everyone and serve my people. And I'm a champion.
Ah, yes, a noble cause.
So quite a few noble. Everyone's good in this party, I believe, as well. They pre-writ everyone to be good, I believe.
I'm awfully good.
You have a beard as well?
Yes.
Are you a female with a beard, or are you trimmed?
Me?
Yeah.
All dwarves have beards.
No. I think it's trimmed.
Trimmed.
It's changed.
I stole it.
Greg looks at you like pure jealousy.
Very awful
How
of
dare
you.
you grow a beard, naturally. So let's go round to Greg then, who's got this like bag of food on their chin.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there on the beach, snacking on my sandwiches.
So I've got a personal goal to discover some lost knowledge. So I got a letter when my friend died, which speaks of an arcane observatory built on a nearby island. So I kind of want to head there. So
yes. So on the sheets, everyone does have like a little secret mission or side quest, not a side quest, but a personal quest that can link into the story as well, that can be fulfilled. And we have Mr. Kilbo's stabbings. He's probably looking around
morning to you.
thinking.
So Kilbo's sort of loitering around, having a listen out for any information, because he's heard of some rumours of a high-ranking member of his guild that's turned traitor. So he's sort of hunting them out, but at the same time, as any good thief, he's looking for some high-end targets as well.
Would you say money is like big motivation for him?
Yeah, I am. I think where's it? Where's it got features? No. Yeah, characteristics. Yeah, one of his things is he wants to become the greatest thief that ever lived. So he wants to really impress his guild and get to like one of the top tiers of the thieves guild.
So what Richard just said there on your sheet as well, you have like personality traits as well, positives and negatives, flaws, and if you stick to sort of the character's natural reactions to things, you can be rewarded within game as well with points of inspiration. So if you stick to what the character would naturally do, maybe say they're scared of spiders, and a spider comes and you're like the fighter, your natural reaction on the floor could be that you actually run and hide, which is against the fighter's natural way, but you have acted within the role of the character, and you would gain some inspiration points, which means you can roll an extra dice in the future. Things like that.
As well, one of his personality traits is the first thing he does in a new place is note the locations of everything valuable or where such things could be hidden, which is what he's doing.
He's scanning the area already.
Yeah, and he's greedy. He will do whatever it takes to become wealthy. And his greatest flaw, if there's a plan, he'll forget it. If he doesn't forget it, he'll ignore it. So I am the chaos in this game.
So, next part of this as well is when a battle occurs, you will go into like a turn-based mode. But when we're not in battle, you are free to speak, move around, and do things as and when you want, really. There's no actual structure to these sort of stages when it's free play. But it's only when we go to like a battle where you go into like a turn-based one after each other movement. So you can have a little look around, tell me what you see, what you're looking for, what you're doing. Greg's given up and dived in the water.
That's a quick way to get your sandwiches, right?
Yeah. So you see this little young lad just running. If you can you see this young lad?
Yep.
So his name's Finn.
Yeah.
He runs up. There's a big man running behind me. You, mister. You with the beard.
Me? Hmm?
Yes, can you see that big man?
Oh, the one over there on the beach.
Yeah. He's not nice. He's not nice.
Maybe he's hungry.
Oh, you, Mr. Metal Man.
Yes.
Are you good?
Am I good? I'm not just good. I am lawfully good.
What does that mean?
It means I am lawfully and good. Yes.
Can you help me then, please, sir?
I can help you. What do you need help with?
Can you just tell that man he keeps making me try and steal things from people and I don't want to do it?
Ah, if you want to steal something, then I believe that Kilbo Stabbins is your man. But if you want me to make him stop, then I can.
So you see this like 6'8" drunk guys, no weapons. He's not armed. Just approaching. What can people tell me what their passive perceptions are on their sheet?
Passive perception.
12.
12. Anyone got 12 and above?
I got
13.
13.
Right, so you're all quite aware that you can smell vast amount of alcohol off this guy. His cologne is like whiskey. It's like pouring off of him, and he's sort of stumbling a bit. So you know he's drunk. He's unarmed. You can see there's no weapons on him as well. But he is obviously following the young lad, and he just wants to what the boy is saying. He wants to make the boy join and help pickpocket people from the market, really.
Does he have any pouches or pockets that may have gold in?
So on his right side, you do see like a little pouch, and on the other side, you see like a tin. So it might be like a little place where he stores his drink.
Yoink. I'm going to try and steal them.
What have you got? You've got dexterity. It's stealth or sleight of hand or
It'd be sleight of hand. Probably.
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand.
15.
15, right? Yes. So he's completely unaware that what you're up to. He ain't got a clue. He's so focused on the boy, and now he's caught an eye of this shining ball of steel, just smiling at him, Dewahn. So
You're
you
the
can
perfect distraction. It's just
He is, yeah, this beautiful model man. Just
I'm just smiling at him. I'm just wondering when he's going to speak. I'm being patient. I'm just standing there. I'm like, hello?
So you reach around Kilbo, and are you going for left or right side?
any good rogue would go for the
pouch.
pouch first.
Well, you 15 gets the pouch.
Cool. What's in
And
that?
inside the pouch, you see 7 silver pieces.
Cool. And then I'll have the other thing as well, because he's clearly not a nice man.
You give me another roll, sleight of hand for the left side.
16.
Right, so you nicked his flask of
Nice.
some form of alcohol that's inside there. Maybe someone can identify that if they have like some kind of intelligence within nature with it.
I could do an Arcana check on it.
Have a roll and see if you can decode what you think that is.
10.
10. You have a rough idea, but I just want to find out what Kilbo's going to do with it first before you tell him.
I'm going to just pocket everything. I'm not going to I'm not going to show anyone what I'm doing. I'm just you're dead.
Okay. So you've seen him pocket it, and then you know this. You're going to say to him if you want to, but you know this by seeing what it is. You know that it's actually urine. It's the guy's pee flask. He's peed in it. It's down to you whether you tell Kilbo or not. You can leave him to drink it in the future or whatever.
I think I'll keep that to myself. I'm just kind of a bit quizzically wondering, like, why the hell have you pocketed that? But, I'm busy enjoying my sandwich, dipping my feet in the sea.
And Kilbo's quite proud of this.
Yeah, I'm just like, cool. I'll sell that. See you later.
Got a nice jar of urine.
The only thing that Devon's eye catches is the flask he's putting in his pocket.
I've got a jar of piss.
I'm so parched. Can you get, please?
Cool. Yeah, sure. Here you go. I'll hand him the flask of piss.
So Dewahn drinks, like, has a swig.
Didn't even smell it first.
Hands it back. Your wine's gone sour.
And Greg's just sitting there like, it's too late to say anything now. It's gone too far.
Lunatics.
I just wander off. I'll just take my flask back and just wander off like, okay.
The drunk man now, obviously, he's a bit perplexed. What's going on here? He's like, is that my flask?
Nah, mate.
You. Little man, is that my flask?
No, it's my flask.
Do you have, what's the one for lying? Not
Persuasion?
Persuasion, yeah. Roll me a persuasion.
15.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. It just looks like my flask. I must have left it somewhere. But it looks like my flask. I believe you. You look like a trustworthy chap. You look nice
Yes.
and friendly.
Yes, I am. Thank you very much. And I'll just wander off.
So now he's walking right close to Dewahn, and he sort of bumps into Dewahn. Not Dewahn. Dewahn. You, Mr. That young boy, he's with me.
But you see, good sir, the child has informed me that you want him to do unlawful things. And you see, I am not just good, I am lawfully good.
I'm doing
Light rings off of his arm, and like,
I'm going to get him to roll a die because I just want to see if he can smell your breath.
My breath?
No, he can't. Yeah, to see if it smells like urine. He doesn't. He just goes, "Oh, that's a lovely smell on you, sir." Reminds me of my own aftershave. I've used this many times before.
Ah, yes.
So will you give me the boy? The boy's mine. No, I'm not, sir. I'm not.
Who do you belong to, little child thing?
Well, sir, my name is Finn, and I sometimes help on the boats, like the gypsy boats. I help there sometimes.
Ah, is that your boat?
No, not my boat, sir. I just help out and work there sometimes.
Who owns that boat?
Captain Belt.
And can you take us to him?
Yes, sir, but can you just tell that man to go away?
Go away?
Oh, wow, you said that so good.
Like, just think of it in like a really dribbly mess. Like, he's not the most charismatic person. He has +4, right? But it's 14, so it's like, you know. In fact, he's quite fumblesome. He's got really low dexterity and stuff. So let's just say he turns and he tries to gracefully turn, and he just kind of slips on the sand. He's on his back now, and he's like, "Go away."
Kilbo also notices that the drunk man has a very nice belt with a nice buckle. Just saying. So,
yoink.
So what is everyone thinking about this guy now? What do you want to do? Finn is run to the bridge. There's 5 of you standing around this drunk guy. He's got no weapons. He's obviously not very smart because you managed to tell him that it's not his cup, even though his cup's gone missing. What would you do?
Let's see, what spells do I have?
that's not a good sign.
Let's see if I can send him to sleep, because he seems like he can sleep it off.
That's simply done then. I have a good spell. Smack! Literally just right to the jaw.
Do you want to
hand.
unharmed? Go to your character.
Yeah.
Go to your character sheet. Make sure the weapon's not checked, and roll your unarmed attack. Well, roll, be a D20, but it should just roll the D20 for you. If you click unharmed to hit, I think it's like a unequip button or something.
No, if you're doing it through, are you doing it on D&D Beyond? Actions, all the bottom one is unarmed strike. So you can just click on the hit / DC.
Yeah,
not the
DC one.
Yeah, not the damage. The other one, because you got to hit first.
Okay.
+5. Is that your strength? +5.
So you walk up like really cockily, like you are, and you go, "This is how you do it. This is how you do it." And you go like this, and literally, this is the guy.
Well, that works because his dexterity is -1. It's just like, fall over.
Did you just try and hit me?
Well, you see, that clearly wasn't a punch. This is a punch.
Are you trying to hit him again? Does anyone else want to do anything?
As a bonus action.
We're not in combat yet because he's not actually complimented what's going on.
So all right, then. Does anyone
You might-
want to get on the
you might be able
action
to
whilst my
intimidate him.
guy's on the floor?
You might be able to manipulate him that he's in the wrong place. You could intimidate him. You could make him believe something is not actually there. So I assume the fighter might have good intimidation. The mage.
I think to start with, I'm gonna just gently pull back Dewahn from a side man who we don't really know yet, and be
Sort of like from the collar.
because he has drunk his alcohol
Like a
filled.
turtle can't do anything in the shell.
I assume Dewahn will be. Are you quite embarrassed by your punch that sort of?
No, he wouldn't comprehend it. It would have been like, ah, no.
Don't
Yes.
mind my friends.
So Greg has pulled you away, Dewahn. So the drunk man's now looking at Kilbo, and he can also see this tree and this little dwarf. Do any of you want to do anything with him?
I'm going to ask him. Are you part of any of the thief guilds, or are you just trying to mosey in on our territory?
I used to be back in the day. I used to be part of the snakes. Have you heard of the snakes?
Yeah, yes, I have. Yes.
The snakes, they were a good bunch. And I was their lead. Well, I wasn't their leader. Maybe I was their leader. Who are you to tell me? And then he just sort of
Okay.
stares you like this.
I'm just, while talking to him, I'm just going to try and steal his belt.
Oh, you're,
Oh god. So that's I can't see because the dice is in the way. It's 20 something.
20. Right, so he's standing like this. You literally undo his belt, slide it off while he's standing there. His pants fall to his ankles. And he's just standing there now in his boxers going,
I think you're embarrassing yourself, sir. Maybe you should head home.
do you know who I am, sir?
Mr. Small Dick by the looks of it. Now fuck off.
No, please tell me who I am. I don't remember. You dwarf. Do I know you, dwarf?
Definitely know me. Could you tell us more about yourself, please? We really want to know who you are. Truly, who you are. More details,
don't-
please.
Who am I? I don't understand your question.
What's
Are
Who are you?
you some kind of like spiritual person?
I'm not. I can heal people.
I don't need healing. I'm untouchable.
Do we have like lesser restoration or something to like make him come back to his senses? Because we can't understand anything this drunk man's.
Who took my trousers? You dwarf, did you take my trousers?
No.
Who are you? You, elf. You, elf. Who are you, elf?
Why are you pointing?
I'm pointing to you.
Don't point at me, I'm not dexterity enough.
Why am I here, people?
Why are any of us here?
To harass
Oh.
this small boy, apparently.
Boy? Ah! I forgot. Yes, I was looking for a boy. Have you seen a boy anywhere?
That's not a good look this day and age, good sir.
Who said no? Did someone want to try to do an influence check again? The what's it called, Rich?
Persuasion.
Persuasion check.
Oh yeah, that was me. What is it? Oh, shush. What is it? Du-du-du. Oh, okay. 6.
Right. So you try to what do you try and tell me?
No, I've not seen any children around here. You must have gone the wrong way.
I don't believe you. You lied to me. Are you a liar?
I have sandwiches.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Would you like one?
What flavour?
Bacon. Good for a hangover.
Takes the bacon sandwich. Is it from your beard?
Yeah, it's from my bit.
It's hairy bacon. He falls down on the floor in his pants. The sun's getting too hot for him now. A young Finn runs over. Guys, follow me quickly. I don't think he'll get up. And why is he got no trousers?
Things happen, son. Just carry on.
Oh, and Mr. Nightman, did you beat him up with your muscles?
I was just crying.
You're so brave.
Gracious, Echo, what the fuck?
And then you see this man walk over. Can I just see if I can load him up for you so you can actually see him a bit better than that?
So I gained a fancy belt. Cool.
At your inventory, you've got a fancy belt with like a nice. Well, have a look at it first. Tell me what you see.
Oh, what would it be?
What skills have you got?
I think it would be insight. Yeah, I think that's what you would normally use, because perception's for seeing things, investigation's for looking for obviously clues.
Well, you could investigate the belt.
Insight, investigate.
I'll try investigate then.
History?
Yeah, I would say investigate the belt. Yeah.
18.
Well, yeah. So it's a nice leather belt, but it's got a very expensive buckle. And the buckle has like this snake symbol that you recognise from when he said to you he worked for the snakes. And you realise actually he wasn't lying. He obviously is drunk and thingy, but that bit was true because he's actually wearing one of their official embroidered belts, and it's actually worth quite a bit of money.
I just rolled it up and put it in my bag.
I can assure you his boxes are not worth anything. Before you
say rings or I'll just rob this man blind.
He is getting sunburned, I can just say that. He's on his back, pants, legs in the air, he's getting sunburnt now. But he's out now, he's snoring. Like the alcohol's. So Captain Rifle walks over and goes, you 5. Well done. Looking after young Finn. Young Finn has worked with me for quite some time. He's a good boy. He's a good lad. Finn, go back to the ship. Okay, sir. So Finn runs back off to the ship. He's like, any of you's up for an adventure? I need some capable people to help me do a delivery. The last lot of people disappeared. I don't know what happened to them, but I need some assistance, and I can pay you quite nicely. We'll be delivering some goods to Candlekeep. What say you?
I say, yeah, that sounds good. I could use a boat. I need to find an island.
And what is your name? I'm Captain Rivelt.
Greg.
Greg. Nice to meet you, Greg. I see you. Are you Elvish?
Yes.
Not many Elvish people. I saw the ears, but not many Elvish people have beards.
Yes, well, I am quite proud of my beard. I stole it off that dwarf over there.
The dwarf. You, dwarf. And who are you?
I just wanted sandwiches, so we exchanged.
A sandwich for a beard. Sounds like a good trade. Would you be interested in joining me too?
Yes, sounds good.
And you, glorious man, you look Fantastic in your uniform. Very strong, brave, powerful.
Yeah.
What is your name, Paladin?
I'm Dewahn. Yes. Wipes the tears out of his eyes.
I like the name
Dewahn.
Dewahn.
He thought I'm strong.
Are you Dewahn and only? I'm sure you've heard that joke many times.
I am the one and only, yes.
And who are the other two? Who's the halfling? Nice to meet you.
Hello, I'm Kilbo Stabbins.
Ah, very friendly name, I see.
Yes, it's a family name. Can't be helped.
Ah. Are you interested in some gold?
Of course.
Good. And you look like another elf to me. No beard.
Oh, just Tree. No beard, just Tree.
Your name is Tree.
Yes. Nice to meet you.
It's wonderful to meet you. Would you be interested in some gold? I could use some of your muscles.
Yes, please.
Right. Follow me to the ship. We will embark soon. So follow Captain Rolvolt into the ship, and you should now see...
Hold on, wait.
Running.
That's it. I can't go no further. 30 feet. I'm too tired.
I think you've got 30 feet.
So much.
I've only got 25.
Oh no.
I've only got little legs.
Let me just get a pause.
So this ship is the Lucky Gypsy. 1 second, I'm just trying to make someone appear. There we go. There we
It
go.
doesn't do well on the sea. Have we left port yet?
We haven't moved.
We haven't moved yet, no. So you're on the ship, you've got young Finn now. Here said, thank you everybody, I really do appreciate all your help. I don't have money, but you've made a young boy very happy and safe. I'm sure Kilbo doesn't care about that, like helping. He's like, where's my money?
Couldn't give a shit. He's just like, yeah, whatever, kid. Goes off looking for shit to steal.
So sadly for Kilbo on this ship, he hasn't picked a very lucrative day for the goods. It's actually things like apples and salads and fruits and things like that. It's a food delivery.
Free food.
Yeah. Welcome, people. Today we'll be doing a delivery of food goods. Oh, if only you had came yesterday, we delivered over 12,000 gold pieces to Candlekeep. Never mind, it's not all about money, is it?
It's pennies.
But this food is going to Candlekeep, yes?
Yes, this food will be going to Candlekeep as well. We work with Candlekeep quite a lot.
Ah, lovely.
You hear some noise behind, and suddenly you see like this little gnome guy walking around. Oh, hey, that's what I'm walking.
What?
Wait, hold on, wait. Wait, my character only speaks 5 languages. What was that?
Yes.
Finn. Everybody, this is Mr. Crabclaw. He can speak English. He just chooses to talk this language sometimes. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's gibberish, gnomish combination. But he can speak English. He just pretends that he can't sometimes. Don't know why.
So it's novelish. Yes.
your son no koda kai no koto to. Ese bono. Wow. Tu, tajas mogo.
My finger on my nose to my hair. Just froze up on the deck.
Crabclaw, these people were good people. They're heroes. They saved me from Drunk Man. Oh, you are good people. I do apologize. Sometimes when people come on the ship, I pretend I can't speak English common language because, then you have to have conversations and... But if you are good people, you look after Finn, I talk to you. I like you. I'm Crabclaw, by the way. That's my name as well. I am actually Crabclaw. They call me Crabclaw because one day I was at the beach and I was playing with myself. Hey! Don't be so rude. I was just playing in the beach and I put my hand in the water and the crab took my fingers off and now I walk around like this. So Crabclaw is now my name. It's a sad story. I never got my fingers back. So now they call me Crabclaw.
Oh. You poor thing.
Thank you. I can still carry on. I can carry stuff. I can't high five good, but when I listen to the music on the road, I can always do this. So it's all good. Just a joke. Just a joke. So Crabclaw, he's a little bit eccentric. He's been on the sea for a long time, but he's reliable. He's not rich. He's very poor, but he's loyal to Captain Rival. He does his job. He loves the sea, and he's now overseeing Finn as a young lad, hoping to train him up to one day probably replace him.
So he too one day can have a Crabclaw.
You never know. There could be multiple Crabclaws walking around. Anyone want to speak to Crabclaw before we leave?
I might.
So Finn goes off to the back. He's just doing these bits and bobs now. They're sort of untying ropes and setting sails up and other bits and bobs. Crabclaw is just sealing up all the different locks and that, making sure everything's secure before they disembark.
So, food transport, eh?
Yes, lots of food, lots of food. My favourite bit, the food, because you can eat some sometimes. He eats some apples, and look, he gets his Crabclaw with his long nails, and he puts in his pocket, does that, and he's got now an apple stored in, an apple stored here. Do you want an apple?
I will trade you one for half a sandwich.
Oh, what flavour sandwich is this?
Cheese.
Cheese. Why did it come from your beard? Can I ask that?
Oh, these robes don't really have much in the way of pockets.
Can I touch your beard to see? Is that food?
No, I'm very, very protective of my beard.
Would you mind returning the sandwich and giving me like something else, like a banana?
See if
I've not had a banana in so long that we don't get them on this ship much now.
I'll see. Do I have a banana to give him?
They're very appealing.
I'll see if I've got one here. I think I've got a banana somewhere.
Does anybody want one of my apples?
Oh, an apple.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
He gives you the apple and it's like a big massive finger all running through it. Juice pouring out of it. Very juicy apple. There you go.
Yum.
Want my other apple?
yes, I'll give you a banana for it.
There we go. Oh, lovely jubbly. He's now banana all around his face, smeared over it. Like just covered in banana. Thank you. What is your name?
Greg.
Nice to meet
Greg
you.
starts eyeing up the hole in the apple.
So if you look around, there's little barrels around here. So inside these barrels, you will actually find bits of fruit as well, scattered around. You are free to explore the ship and check the barrels, and if you want to grab some food and fruits, help yourselves.
Yeah, I'll go find myself an apple that hasn't been touched by the crab claw.
So there is a young thing goes, if you want an apple that crab claw hasn't had, look for the ones without the big finger holes.
Oh, the finger holes are what I'm quite interested in. You'll understand one day.
Oh, okay, then there's loads of them everywhere. Help yourself. So the ship is being set up, the mast goes up, and Captain Rival is now shouting out, Finn! Crabclaw! Let's go! People, are you ready? Sounds like Gladiators, doesn't it? Gladiators, are you ready?
Are you ready? Yep.
Are you ready? So, we set sail off into the sea. What a beautiful, beautiful... It's quite a nice picture, actually. Yeah, I think it's really nice.
It's cute.
Oh, yeah.
Just hear the foam throwing up over the side.
I mean, I can tell you one thing, that the sun is slightly gone. It's no longer that beautiful sunny day, we can say that for sure.
So stormy.
Can we all now see the next screen? It's loaded.
Oh.
Yep.
Is it all visible, yeah?
Yeah.
So you're out on the ocean now. Quite peaceful at the moment. You're bouncing up and down. Everyone's just tending to their own little jobs, back and forth. So your journey's been quite smooth sailing so far. You left Neverwinter now a few days ago, and you're heading obviously towards Candlekeep, which is quite a distance south from Neverwinter. As you look into the distance, you see like lightning flash, and you see this big, like massive dark cloud come over you, like a shadow, and then pass and disappear. Then lightning in the distance. The blackness that come over this big cloud form was very fast. It had like a swooshing noise as well. But it's too fast to actually tell what it was, but it was quite a shock. Now on your player, you can adjust your volumes as well as of what you need to. So this is your music while you're on your ship, travelling.
Oh, lovely.
It's a lovely song, isn't it? I like it.
Very nice.
Very like,
Greg's just keeping an eye on Astrid, wondering what she's doing right on the edge of the ship.
So this is your time now if you want to interact with each other and actually talk to each other. You can now actually start intermingling through this journey. So Astrid looks like she's doing the Titanic.
Yeah, I'll play the part of Jack.
Oh,
You don't worry.
Dewahn just like slowly moves around the edge of the ship to Finn, like literally crumples over the small child. Is like, save me! I can't swim.
So, if you have decided to pick up any fruit or food and that, add it to your kit as well. There's apples, there's pears, and bits of leafy green stuff. Feel free to explore the crates and take what you want. You can stock them up in your kit as well.
How do you do that?
So, on your character sheet, there is a inventory bit.
Yeah.
And I think you can do manage inventory and you can add things in as well. Add item, and then you can type it in there. Normally you just write it down, but I don't know if it'll have everything on there, actually. maybe food or rations. Maybe just type in ration. Yeah, type in ration and use that for your apple. Maybe you can make a note in your head of what it was.
I'm going to just fill my pockets a bit, so I'm just going to take a good number.
Yeah, stock up. You've got enough there probably for a couple of rations each to stock up on. So rations you can use for like hit points as well. You can, especially when you're camping and stuff, or you can just yes.
Yes, I'll get to you.
I think I'm going to take like 8 apples.
So, while you're all going around doing this, lightning picks up more, and the ship is obviously starting to shake a bit. And you see Captain Rival looking a bit concerned, like it's not a normal situation. And he's sort of like, "People, brace yourselves. This storm's going to be a big one." So he's sort of running around now, tightening things up, loosening things. Finn's panicking.
No, Astrid, my dear, I would recommend you come down from the bow of the ship.
Yeah, so the storm's getting quite big now. Picking up, splashing. Get that music back on.
Okay.
So as the lightning flashes across the sky, you hear a big splash and a crunch and then suddenly, out of the blue, you see this appear.
Oh, what are you?
So this is a Mero. So if I just click on this, can you see that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jumps onto the ship. So does anyone want to do like maybe a nature check or some kind of like a knowledge check so you actually can tell what it is as it lands? Who's got the best sort of scores for that? What I've used?
Might be me. I'm quite smart. Let's see. I've got a +3 nature. I'll do the nature check.
Who just rolled that? Greg, 13. Everyone can roll for this as well. Like your passive perception might even give you an idea as well. But I'm just trying to beat all your cheats to see what skills you've all got. Dewahn has got. Oh god. Well, Dewahn looks at it and goes, "Not a clue. Not a clue."
Fishman.
Yeah. Greg knows what it is. Just want to see if everyone can do their roles. We can find out sort of who knows what. Greg can decide. Kilbo's like, oh, yep. He knows what that is.
Yep. Fishy bastard.
Fishman.
So this is a Mero. Oop, she's gone funny. There we go. So yeah, it's a Mero extortionist. That's actually what it is. So he jumps up and splashes, and then you hear him go, oh, Tree got a 20. But Tree, you can tell everyone what it is. You know straight away. You've met this before, we think. So it's a Mero extortionist. And you can shout out to people if you want to tell them what it is. But as he lands, he says, "I'm here to collect the tribute.
Anyone?
What was belong to the Scout Queen?" Where's my book then? If you didn't understand what I said, these waters belong to the Scald Queen. Where is my money?
Dewahn is still perplexed. Huh?
He's here to collect her tribute. So what's going to happen now is we're going to hit a stage. Well, you can decide what you want to do, but you have choices now what you want to do. But decide what you want to do first before you decide, because you don't have to go to combat all the time. You can do whatever you want. You can negotiate. You can talk. You can fight.
How much is the tribute?
This is what you're asking him, is it?
Yeah.
The tribute is 400 gold pieces. Or you can pay me in equivalent goods, but it's 400 gold pieces.
I'll tell you what I've got.
So advice is you could fight, you could persuade, you could talk. It's down to you how you want to manage this situation. If it goes to combat, then we can set that up for the combat. If not,
I'll tell you what I've got.
Looking at him as well, he's a big old boy. He's about 9-10 foot tall as well.
I've got a very expensive belt, and I've got a nice flask for you. They're both very expensive.
How much is that belt?
Hold on, I can't remember. 200 gold.
Do you know Do you know it's worth 200 gold?
Oh, yeah.
Roll a persuasion. No, deception. Deception. You're gonna lie to me.
I've got a +5. Oh God. 10.
So it's semi-plausible what you're saying. He's like, but he's not sold. He's not 100% believing it. I want 400 gold. So that belt is worth 50 gold maximum.
But have you not seen the fine craftsmanship of this buckle? Look at it. It's got this nice little snake on it. You might actually find that quite interesting. It's from a thieves'
We don't
guild.
care for snakes. We care for gold.
But
We only want gold.
Yeah, look like a snake, you thieving bastard. What about this flask then? Hold up the piss flask.
Are you gonna try and pass it to him?
Yeah, okay. This is clearly worth at least 300 gold.
Alright, let me roll my... I'm going to roll like his intelligence. It's not saying much though.
If he's not very intelligent, I'm going to be quite happy. Oh no.
Oh my god! Wait a minute.
Oh, no.
I can't be able to roll that. He looks at you and goes, that's piss.
Shit.
Why did you give me piss in a bottle? Did you try and insult me and the queen?
The fun, like, hears the word, like, insult and piss, and he's like, wait, what? Because he remembers drinking from the flask earlier. Oh, try this. Sort of, throws literally, like, a crab, an apple with the crab claw finger imprint in, right? Just literally tosses it into his mouth, like flex. Oh no!
9. You throw it, and it just goes towards him, and the marrow just goes. Will you pay me 400 gold pieces?
No, but the captain might. Have you asked him?
No. Where is your captain? There he is.
Over there.
You beast, you are not welcome here, and I am not paying you 400 gold pieces. So be it. So the Miro steps back, arches and says, pay me now, or your life.
Shishiri.
Do you mock me, you fool?
Greg is very unsure what to do. He's wondering why the ship captain would have gone this course at all if it's this in this territory. So, you idiot! Why would you bring us this way?
I didn't. The storm. Did you not see the cloud pass over?
Oh,
Something shifted and changed. Something's different.
Oh, well.
So technically, we're not meant to be here. So, if you let us go, without peeing, it's all a bit of mistake, and we could all just go along and have a nice, good, jolly old time. Right?
The ocean belongs to the Queen Lorena, where everybody pays a fee. 400 gold pieces, and you live.
Does anyone else want to do anything before like Dewahn like gets all high and mighty?
Yeah, I've got a crystal. Is that enough for you? And some clothes as well. But I think a crystal would be better.
A crystal?
It's a really good crystal.
How much?
It's 250 gold pieces.
You lied to me. 250. He's getting he's getting angry now. This Gobblehalls is where he's starting to lose it.
Tree.
This is taking too long.
Oh no.
I'm done.
Okay.
Now you die. So now, obviously, he's lost his patience. He's had enough. So you hear that?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
We've entered combat.
Dun, dun.
So I have an encounter combat tracker, and your rolls will still appear on the side. So what we need to do, I need everybody to take a turn to roll a d20, or on their character sheet, there is a bit that says initiative. If you click on that, what Rich has just done, and give me your numbers, and then I can type them in, and we can get an order of the combat. So
17.
Rich got 16
for me. Yeah.
What did Tree get? 15. Astrid?
I don't see it on my sheet.
Greg got 4.
It's next to the little shield. So on at the top of the sheet, there's a
17.
little shield. There's the little bit
Dewahn?
next to it.
Next to what? Sorry.
Next to the little shield that says your armor class. Should be initiative.
To the left of it, yep.
All right. Oh, no, that's
Oh, those intelligence.
That's an intelligence save.
Where that was, but above it and to the left slightly.
Well done. If you're on this one,
What did I just roll? 17. So the more. Who's left to roll, sorry? Is it Astrid now, or Astrid and Tree?
just Astrid, I think.
Yeah, this Tree one's an intelligence save, I think. Can you see that, Dannie? The on your character sheet, one that says initiative. It's next to the armor class shield, sort of middle top.
There we go.
Astrid got a 2.
2.
The tree got 13.
Tree got 13. Right.
I've got 70. Okay.
Yeah.
So what this does here, this tracks the positions now for people, so I can see an order, turn-based, who's going to be going first, in what order. So now we're in combat. you can't move your players until it's your turn. And I'll tell you whose turn it is each time as we go through it, the orders. But you can move on your sheet. You've got like a bit that says your speed, and it might be 25 foot as an average. One might say 30. I don't know. But speed is roughly like the squares, so 5 foot per square is what you can move per turn, and you can also do an action as well, which will be either spells or melee combat, which is either a close quarter attack, which means you need to be on a square next to the mirror, or a ranged attack, which means you can be like 5 squares away with bow and arrow. But that's it really. You can still talk and be in role play much as you want. That doesn't have to be in turn, but the actual physical movements now go turn based. Does that all make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So first we had was Dewahn. I also have the hit points tracked here as well, so I can change the hit points and I can tell you what's happened to the Mero, if he's been killed or how he's doing, and your hit points as well.
Okay.
And it should change on your sheet, I think. But yeah. So Dewahn, you are first.
I have a question. The wheel. Or is that the mast?
Yes, yeah,
That's
the
the
middle.
mast for the crow's nest, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So can I go straight towards him, or do I have to go around it?
The curtain is down, so you are actually partially hidden, so you could use it as an advantage for yourself, potentially, depending on how you do it.
Right.
So yeah, sorry people, there are tools as well, like a ruler that Lee's using there. You can actually click on the ruler, hold it on your character and draw a line, and you'll see distances. So, like, that's Astrid I'm on. He's 40 foot away, so I can't physically hit him. And my ranged weapon, she hasn't got one, I don't think, would be too far away, but she has got spells. So on your spells, weapons and stuff, it will tell you the distance. So you can roughly see, but you can move 5 foot, up to 25 foot, which is 5 squares. So if you was 40 foot away, you would move 25 foot closer, which would mean you're only 15 foot away, so you could probably do a ranged attack. You wouldn't be able to do a close attack with like a sword, for instance. But it does, depending on what weapon you've got and what you're doing, it will tell you the different distances you need to be. So yeah, Dewahn, you're first.
I've got a battle axe, so Dewahn had looked sort of like where he's sort of hidden. He'll look around at everyone and be like, really badly, like loudly whisper, right? Quite enough that he, the fish man wouldn't hear, but loud enough that everyone else would, right? And he'd just be like, does anybody want to hit him before I do?
Greg's just kind of like blinking back because I've got brains. I'm not really built for brawn, so I'm just trying to hide a little bit. You go ahead. You look strong.
Blinks at everybody like, anyone?
So
okay.
this turn is you're engaged. You can move anywhere you want. Distances. You are hidden, so
yeah, but like he is brawn, not brain.
Yeah.
So
you got to be careful being close. But you could, if you roll a stealth quickly.
He has no stealth.
Right. Well, you're hidden anyway, so
clunky armor.
I would say if you moved towards him, you don't have to. You could do an advantage attack, which means you roll twice and pick the high number, because he can't see you behind a mask. The only people he can see at the moment probably is Kilbo. He can see obviously Catclaw. He can see a bit of Finn, and because of the way the mask is, he can see Astrid. He can't really see Greg, and the captain moved away before, so he can't see the captain anymore at the moment.
All right.
So you could surprise him from where you are, but again, it's down to you, because obviously the closer you get, the more he can hit you as well.
Well, I've got a battle axe, so it's sort of like a raging charge, or not. Okay, so. Oh. That would be 10, right? I'd go around here.
You got 30,
15,
30 foot
20.
move? You should have enough room.
Yeah. Okay. So, like, literally, so sort of gracefully squat past the child, go under the flap and go around him and attack him with the battle axe.
So you're going to attack. Just to update people, the wizard has got 30 feet. The fighter's got 35 feet. The paladin has 30 feet. The cleric has 25 feet, and the rogue has 25 feet. So you roll your attack.
The attack, yeah.
The hit DC one on your actual weapon you're using.
Yeah.
And you've got advantage to roll again as well.
Yeah, you can roll twice. So if you right click on that one, Lee, you can select to roll advantage.
Gotcha.
And it will roll twice automatically for you. So you've got an 18 already, so yep.
So I don't. Okay.
And you might crit.
Cool.
You don't, but still.
That's right.
Right, you hit it.
There we go.
So now if you hit the one next to it, damage, which is the 1d6 plus 3. No, sorry, that's my stat. On your one, hit your damage.
What's...
Where you hit that hit. Next to that hit DC, there's one that says damage on that weapon. Click that one.
Oh.
Can people hear the concept okay? Can you hear the combat music?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Betty, but yeah.
Right, so you hit him, and you hit him for 10, so like... Yeah, you slice him. Good and hard. Let me update his stats. So how do you come at him? You just swipe down.
Yeah, from the back, like cleave, like shoulder to hip.
So he's just like. So it hurts. It hurts. You've caused a reaction in him. So next is the Mero. So the Mero, obviously, he's just looking at you now, like. So he's gonna go for you. So, I'm gonna roll. See what comes up. It might not come on the D, it might come on that one. So, what's your armor class?
My armor, increase it, make it easier. 18.
Right, so he swings and completely misses. Your attack obviously threw him back. He's come at you and he's missed. Next we have Kilbo. So before you attack as well, Kilbo, I'd like to point out that he is facing Dewahn.
Yep.
So he's back is towards you. So you do have again the element of surprise. You can do the advantage as well.
And I will get my sneak attack bonus for that as well.
Oh,
Red.
oh.
Well, that was good because I rolled a 1 on one of them. 18.
18. So yeah, you got him.
Okay, so that is this is my because I think I get 2 attacks because I've got 2 daggers.
On the first attack, you get 2 attacks. Yeah.
So that's that one. So it would be 5 plus a whole 1, 6 damage.
So 6 damage. Yeah.
And then I get to hit him again with my dagger. With my second dagger. I believe.
Sorry, it wasn't working, man. The hit points. Yes, go on. Sorry, mate. His health points went updating.
That
hits.
with advantage. Remember. And then another 7 damage.
So yeah, you've gone into him, and you know what he's going to do.
What?
He turns around and just goes. So he's in sliced. He's not happy. He's not having a good day actually because he thought his attack on Dewahn would have hit him, but he's missed. So we now roll to Tree.
I just screaming, "Shut it, man!"
So, are you talking, Danny? I can't hear you.
I know.
No.
I can't hear you, Danny.
Yeah.
Has your microphone died?
Oh, is it Barry microphone?
No, because she'll be able to hear us.
No.
Ah.
Oh, yes, we hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
There you
Oh,
Yay!
that would explain if you haven't been able to hear me this whole time.
are.
Oh, so yeah. Sorry, no.
I just
When I hear
realised.
the voices, I just assume it's everyone talking at the same time. You can move 35 foot, Danny. Tree, sorry.
Can I try and use my longbow?
Yes. What's the distance on that one? It'd be well enough, I think.
I think the longbow's like 60 foot.
Yeah.
Well, where it says the range, it doesn't say anything in foot. It says 150 and then
Yeah.
brackets.
So because they're doing like simplified rules, I think, on these ones, you can shoot up to 150 foot on your longbow, according to the starter set rules. They're slightly different to the official rules.
Okay.
So you can shoot him easily from where you are.
So should I hit? So use the button that says hit DC.
You can shoot up to 600 foot away, but that'll be a disadvantage. So yeah, roll your.
Yeah, the hit one.
Yeah, the one that says hit DC. Right, so you fire your arrow.
Yeah.
So yeah, you pull your bow back and flies, and it goes straight underneath his arm and misses and embeds itself into the back of the boat. So when you fire an arrow, depending where the arrow goes, you have to remove the arrow now from your inventory because you've lost it. But
Yeah.
if it doesn't disappear, you can retrieve your arrows back from the kill or from where they've landed. You just have to remember to do that, then you can add them back.
Right.
So your arrow flies through, but it misses, and it might be to do with like it buried on the screen. I don't think you see my mouse, but it goes past and it buries into the back, very furthest back of the wall.
Okay.
You can still move if you wish to, so you can move, stay where you are if you want to, or you can move closer or to the side, or entirely up to you.
I want to go closer. So.
Up to 35 foot you can go. Just not on the same tile as the person's current there.
I go side by side.
If we had two halflings, I think they can share a tile, but...
Yeah, I can move through people who are bigger than me. Apparently.
You don't have to do the full 35 either. You base it on what you want. Obviously, you're a fighter, you're quite strong, but... Is that your move finished?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So next we have Greg. Now, Greg, you can't see him from where you are.
I was gonna cast mage armor on myself anyway, because I'm aware that I'm quite a squishy wizard in a very dangerous predicament. So
Yes, your hit points are the lowest in the team. I think 8. Yeah.
yeah.
That's not far off.
No, it's not really actually. When I look at Kilbo, he's 9. Yeah.
Yes.
But you are quite a safe distance. You're the furthest away, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Remember, you can also move up to 30 foot away. You've not disengaged from that. You know, you're still within the rights to move either direction. So if you want it to be even safer for mage, but he can't see you anyway. So.
But I mean, I'm on a boat. How much further away am I going to get? I suppose I could help out everyone and use magic missile. It's 120 foot. Can I do that?
What are you doing, sorry? Are you casting?
Cast magic missile.
You can't actually see him.
Oh, okay.
That mast, imagine that cloth is all the way coming across, blowing, and he's up on a little balcony, so he's sort of hidden.
Okay, well.
You can get to the stairs there at 30 feet. Yeah. I think there's a...
Yeah, you could get to there if you wanted to. Okay. Once you're here, you'll be in his field of view. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go for magic missile. Okay.
You want to fire at him, yeah? Magic missile. Yep. So to roll your.
I forgot to cast.
Let's be counting them. Here we are. No, sorry. Is there one before? Oh no, no. Sorry, that's right. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Magic missile doesn't have to roll, does it? It has to. It hits, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, it automatically hits homing. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you pull up your magic missiles. Do I have a noise for missiles? Let me have a quick look. See if I can make a.
I don't know if.
Here we go. Oh, your missiles. Sorry. Oh, I thought that was quite cool actually. Sorry, I was like, oh! And the missile comes, hits him for 4 damage.
So it'd be 3d4 plus 3. It's 1d4 plus 1 per dart because there's 3 darts it fires.
Yeah, so yeah. I mean, as it rolled, is it 1? 1d.
You can either just roll the 1d4 and do it that way, or roll 3 different d4s.
Yeah, so on your character sheet, on the bottom left, you've got an actual dice you can open up. If you highlight the d4,
yep.
I think you can pick how many. Like, click 1, click 2, click 3.
Yeah.
And it will roll. So you rolled 1 already, so roll the others.
Okay.
Is that 3? Is that... Right, so I'm going to forget the first one. We're going to do the 3d4, yeah? 2 plus 1 plus 3. So you hit for 6 damage.
Because you've got to do the plus 1 as well, because it's 1d4 plus 1.
Oh, yeah.
So it'd be plus 3, because it's plus 4, 3.
Yeah,
so it will be 9, yeah.
Right, he's still alive. He ain't looking good.
Yay.
Sliced and roasted.
He's sliced, roasted. It smells like, you know, like I don't
Just shoot me.
Fresh kippers in the morning.
Move. Can I hide back behind the person?
No, now you're there. If you try to, how many did you move?
30.
Did you move the full 35? Or 30 was it?
30, I think.
You moved 30, so you can't actually move once you hit your 30. If you try to leave your area of movement, next time it's a disengagement, so your enemy will get an instant attack on you as you try to leave. But the way it's going, I don't know whether he'll be alive by the time he gets to that bit anyway.
What's he fighting with, by the way? What's his weapon?
What's his weapon? So his weapon is...
off my armour.
His weapon...
interest.
Yeah, let's go to his weapons. He's got... It's a melee weapon attack. It is...
Trident.
It doesn't actually mention what his weapon is. I think it's just his hands. Oh, rend. What's a rend?
I have no idea.
Rend is thing.
Yeah. It's Ren's close quarter attack, piercing damage.
Okay. I imagine it's if it's close quarters, I imagine it's a type of dagger or a short sword. See, like.
Yeah. Right, no, so it's a rend it literally latches onto you and claws at you. That's the rend. So I just looked it up.
Oh, okay. So he literally just claws you in.
Yeah. So sorry, Astrid, it's your go. Do your move and what you want to do.
Can I use a...
You can't see him at the moment where you are, and he can't see you. You're still behind that.
Can you use the golden bolt when even you can't see him?
Once you move past there, you can see him. If you move that 25 foot, yeah, then you can see him and he can see you.
Do a long jump. To move closer.
Yeah, so you click your icon now and just drag it to that location. Go back to the grabber. Yeah, so turn the ruler off.
That's me doing the measuring for.
Oh, sorry, Rich. Oh,
sorry.
So you have to drag your icon to where you want it to go.
Okay.
Yep. And what would you want to do?
And I will use the golden bolt.
That screen, by the way, is Finn. Turn that screen off. I added the screen earlier, that was Finn. So you're still quite a distance away, so... Oh, is that me or was that... Oh, you've gone for bolt! Right.
Oh, ignore... I don't know what I did there. Ignore that.
Jeez. Right, have I got the effect for this? So when you use a spell as well, I think you have to remove it from your character sheet as well. Is that right, Rich? You have to click it and...
you don't remove it, it's just, it'll... let me double check what clerics do for theirs. I think it's...
Does it just take itself down? Because when you rest it resets, doesn't it? But I don't know.
Yeah,
so
it should, if you clicked it on D20, on thingy, my brain's gone dead now. D&D Beyond, there should be a thing to say that you've spent that one, but I don't think you have to with clerics. Clerics are weird.
So your lightning spell, as you bring it up, flame at him, it literally just hits him and you hear the final as he sort of just like cooks and burns and like flesh splats onto Kilbo, bits of like fish tissue goes into Dewann's mouth and they just squatters over both sides of them. The purest and sweetest fish smell you could ever imagine.
Yes, guiding bolt is a first level spell, so yeah, that would use a spell slot. Oh no.
What was that, Rich?
Guiding bolt would use a spell slot. Just look it up.
So yeah, one of your spell slots will go down. So when you rest, pardon me, it should reset and bring them back automatically. So yeah, you see now a big pile of gunk. Laying there in like a layer. But that call that he called out, the was like his final, like the death call. So he's alerted.
He's raised the alarm.
Oh
Uh-huh.
no.
He's iceberged us.
So you see Crabclaw go,
Speak English, you Norman git.
oh yes, I forget. Look to the water. And in the water you see another Merrow clambering up, and he's got this big, like, almost like a ship anchor underwater, and he's swinging it, and he's trying to throw it into the ship to smash it. You also see these beings on the outside sort of coming across, and they are sea zombies, and they're moving towards the water as well. And you're thinking, oh my, what is this? So this guy, he's gone. He is gone. Has he disappeared?
Oh, Masashimi.
Yeah, it's gone.
He's gone. The called his war call out, he's dead. So the battle isn't actually over. So, like we said before, but you have a chance to talk to people, manipulate things. With this encounter, it could have gone two ways. You could have fought him, which you've done, and he's alerted it, or you could have potentially persuaded him to take a lower amount, if that had worked, which you tried to do, and he would have paid. He would have took a lower amount, and he would have buggered off for nothing. Or you could have persuaded him to reconsider what you needed to do in barter, which you nearly achieved, but a couple of rolls didn't work.
But sashimi.
So Captain Rival suddenly shouts out, "They've breached! They've breached!" So what he means now is that these zombies are clambering closer and closer, and this Merrow has actually smashed a hole right here.
That's what he meant by breached.
Yeah, he smashed. So the water is now pouring through. What do you do? Is Dannie? Oh, Danny's not in.
I don't know. I've not.
Oh.
Does she want us to wait?
I don't know. I've not heard from her.
What's if we try and contact her? You know,
Yeah.
Just before we start this battle, I go for a quick wee.
It is also 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah. So after this bit, we can stop this session.
Oh, okay.
Because for people, what time have people got till? 10:30 we had written down. Is that the latest?
I don't have any time limit, but I am getting a bit socially worn out.
Yeah, that's cool. This is just the final bit now. The water's coming in.
Alright.
It's what do you do for this bit?
Right.
Yeah. Grab onto something that floats.
So Finn runs away. Crabclaw runs this way to the higher bit. As this bit gets lower, which means these zombies are getting closer to climb up. As that happens, this ship is sort of going bottom down first as it fills up. Captain Rival shouts out, "This is my ship!" And and runs forward, and he shouts then, "Grab the lifeboat." You! And he shouts towards the fighter the paladin who looked the strongest and says, grab the boat. So if you go to the other end, there is a lifeboat that you can lower, but you need to roll a strength check, or athletics, sorry, to make sure you can lower it safely into the water.
Okay. Oh. I don't want to do that. Meant to do ruler. Oh, I can go to the. Oh, how do I get rid of the?
I think you grab her, click on it, and then delete.
No. Okay. Sorry. No, it's just moving the screen now. Oh, that's why. There we go. So that's 30 feet for me, right? 5, 10, 15,
Yeah, this is not. You're not currently in combat now. Combat has started.
Oh,
This
I
is free
thought-
fall. You can run.
Oh, okay. I thought because they were attacking.
They've not attacked yet. This ship's
Okay.
going down. There's no
All right,
combat.
So
They can't actually. These ones can't actually see you yet, but they're going towards the ship. So you just need to roll an athletics and tree to lower the ship to the water.
Okay, so let me flex.
Oh,
13.
Yep.
Okay.
Tree
Um,
and flip.
Splash.
Right, it's fine. Yeah, so both views combined. So just say trees here and you're there. You're lowering it down together. It's gone down nice and evenly into the water. So this boat is now positioned in the water. The ship's tilting. So you've got a very short time now to jump in. So you're all going to have to do your best to jump in. So it's going to take like athletics each person to jump. So each person's going to have to roll an athletics to see how they land within the boat.
Can I do a backflip and use acrobatics instead?
You can try. It's going to make it more difficult to achieve.
I just
Oh, wait.
16.
jumped.
Dewahn, you've landed perfectly in the front. Kilbo's done a backflip, showing off, and he's landed in the splits, almost on that bar between his legs. Greg has just walloped him perfectly. Everyone's landed perfectly. Tree trips over the edge and falls into the boat head first and is upside down. And it's just her feet dangling in the air. So,
Oh, son of a
Tree sort of
bitch.
like, am I okay? Upside down. The boat's back and forth. So if everybody jumps into the boat. You got left to go in there. Astrid? Did Astrid? What was Astrid's role?
It's in D20. It was 16.
16. Oh, yeah. Astrid is now all elegantly a cleric, just jumps. Now the boat's obviously away. Now you see Captain River just shout, "Leave without us! Crabclaw, cut!" So he cuts the ropes. These, you now see like the zombies jumping on the ship. They're on there. Captain Rival is standing at the top. The Mero has jumped on the ship. And then you see Finn look over, tears in his eyes at you as you sail away. And then you...
No.
That was unexpected.
Well, at least we didn't get emotionally attached to Finn.
So yeah, you have escaped on your boat. The ship is obviously tilting. Finn is looking at you. Crabclaw is looking at you with an apple still in his finger. And that is the end of that story. The next part will be, we'll restart, will be here. On your...
Castaway.
Yeah, on your little boat. So I'm not going to say. Maybe you'll find out what happens to the ship and the others, or maybe you'll never know.
Oh no.
That wasn't expected I was going to go. I thought maybe everyone would get off, but
It is what it is.
Yep, the story shifted into that direction. Yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed it so far. It's all sort of, it's quite brain tiring at first, and there's loads to take in and look at, and yeah.
The rules can be a bit at times.
Yeah. The more I get into it, the more we sort of relax into it more as well. You'll start finding your character more and how things go. And
I need to find my bloody sheet so that I can look up the character and act accordingly for the story.
No, I think it's good though. I can see all your characters now. That's who they are. We've got like the peaceful cleric who just wants to make everyone happy and feel safe, and we've got the mage who's a bit, what's a nice word, a bit bonkers, eccentric but very creative. We've got a tree that's lost in the world, who's actually become quite comical. The tree actually, he's like a clumsy hero. That's how I can see it anyway. Shaping. We've got Kilbo, who I think potentially has a good side somewhere, but it's self first, get his money. Potentially, we might see a good side. I don't know. I'm unsure. He's good inside generally, but self first. And then we've got this paladin that
He's an idiot.
The idiot, likable jockey clown that maybe becomes the hero one day that he wants to be. So I can see your stories all sort of shaping into it. It's quite cool. But yeah, none of this bit so far is actually in Stormwreck Island. I added this intro.
Just what you did.
Yeah, just so I could get people doing basic roles and talking to each other. And then it goes into the main story. So after this bit, we'll now be going into more of the main story. So it should only be about 2, maybe 3 sessions at most, including this one. So I reckon maybe the next one and the one after, that will probably be Stormwreck Isle.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Is everyone okay with it so far?
Yeah. I'm going to stop me record.